Hello everyone, so today I'm gonna edit some more photos and the XF90mm f2 using the Capture one. As many of you have known that 90mm is one of the sharpest lens in the Fujifilm lineup, and this is an X-T3, so I am curious how sharp it can go. And I will edit some 90mm first. If I have some time, I will at the end edit two 35mm f1.4, but anyway, most focus is on the 90mm. So let's get started. I'm gonna do the first detail luminance noise reduction. So I'm gonna reduce because there's enough light, and this one was on the 160 1 over 400 and 90mm f2. So, and the amount of sharpening I'm gonna add a little bit more. So let me zoom in a little bit, just I can do the before and after. So zoom in a little bit. The threshold I'm gonna do not 1. So right out of the back, you can see the difference, and then let me do a before and after. So that's before, and then after you can see that it's sharper. After the changes, you can see the skin also sharper also. So yeah. So yeah, that's basic updates for this one. Let me edit couple more change. Some of you have commented have been using the brightness instead of the shadow. So the brightness, I probably, as many of you have mentioned, if you retain the highlights. So let me add a little bit, slightly reduce some brightness. So the exposure is, I think it's like the overall change. And then I like the color of the bokeh right here. It's nice and smooth on the side also. So, and let me do the crop. Oh, the other time I was talking about this rotation and flip. So if you want to do the rotation and flip, I think you just do one like that, and then it automatically adjusts the line. So for example, if you want to align with this line, basically Capture One will just automatically align it for you. Or if you want to align with this brick right here, so automatically it will align for you. So yeah, there are a couple of advantages right here. So basically that's the quick button right there, and then we can do a crop 4x5. So I was zoom in, so let me crop it. Okay, so that's good. After the crop, let me crop one more time. I'm checking the balance between this side and this side. Still, I need more room on this side. Okay, so that's pretty good. And then I'm gonna do the highlight save. You can see the highlight save affect the bokeh and the brightness of the face. And what we can do is basic characteristic. So right now it's auto. I think the default one was the Pro Neck High. You can do this one, or right now the default is Pro. That's why you can see the it's the standard color right now. If you use classic chrome, it will desaturate it, and then it has stronger color. But right now, for now, I'm gonna stick with the Pro. Just the standard, this one, the standard one. And Yeah, so that's pretty good. I'm gonna copy and then paste it right here. So this one a little bit too dark, so I'm gonna increase that. You can see the before and after for the sharpness. It's much sharper after the changes of those threshold and the noise reduction setting, luminance to 0. So yep, so that's good. And then let me update the cropping. Okay, this time I can try out the alignment right here. So let me try the alignment. So slightly rotate here. I'm gonna crop this like distraction on the floor right there. So just slightly rotate to the okay, so that's good. So we can reduce the green in the back so that the color from the color editor. So I can do that, reduce the green. You can change the different color so that it has more. The yellow one, I'm gonna change it to a different color tone. Kind of like that. That will change the theme, overall theme. It's more coming the fall color into that. And then the blue, I'm gonna reduce the blue a little bit so you can see the difference between the blue right here. What we're gonna do is just reduce the blue so that it is cleaner also. And then let me check. Okay, so the white balance, I'm gonna bring it up a little bit. So that's why you can customize the white balance also. So you can change the daylight also, but as short is pretty good already. So I don't think we need a lot of change. The daylight is warmer, the daylight fluorescent. Cloudy also warmer. So let me see the before and after. Yep, so the exposure brightness I probably reduce a little bit more, but let me change back. I think this one is fine. The one that I shot is almost like the cloudy one. So and I was talking about the brightness, so let me reduce a little bit the brightness. So the shadow, I don't want to do too much, just a little bit, maybe 4. Yeah, so yeah, that's good. And then this one is good. The next one is almost like the same sitting area, so I'm gonna copy this one and then paste it to here. Okay, so this one is still a little bit too bright. Change up the exposure. So let me do a before and after. you can see the difference from the sharpness. So before it was like that, and then after you apply the sharpness, so before and after. Let me update that. So I'm gonna crop it around here, maybe just up a little bit. So I want to keep more headroom because the back has nice fall color in the back. So I'm just cropping up a little bit. Okay, so let me see before and after. Okay, slightly reduce the brightness a little bit more. Okay, that's good. And then I'm gonna do is do the same, copy this one and then paste it to the next one. And the last two are the bokeh also, so let me apply this one. So because it's a similar location, we don't have to spend a lot of time right here. What we are going to do is just slightly rotate, make sure that it's consistent with other photos for the composition, and give more room to the left because don't crop it too tight on the left side, because the eye direction is from that side, from the right looking to the left. But because there's not enough room to crop right now, we can just for now just leave it a little bit right here. And the horizon in the back still need to rotate a little bit, so what we can try again using this one. Yep, so you can see that automatically adjusted. Yep. I was trying to click enter, so yeah, I was trying to do some shortcut key, but I still need to get familiar with the shortcut key also. So okay, next one. So let me copy the most of the setting, because I have those setting changed right here. You can see the fall color updated immediately already, so you can see that the green is gone and it's more of the fall colors in here. And if you zoom in, the eye are much sharper on the eyes, and the color is good. So the capture one is pretty good. I think it's better than the Lightroom. So before and after, so we don't have to, you can see the difference is overall is much sharper image, and especially the 90 is very sharp already, and it produced nice results in here, so this is good. And I'm gonna do the next two. The lighting is pretty good already, so I'm not gonna change the light that much, maybe just slightly on the brightness a little bit, and then I'm gonna copy and then paste it to the next one. You can see the fall color change is different, and then the blue is reduced. I'm gonna reduce the blue so you don't have to have the blue in here, so it's more of the fall color style. And this is the bokeh in the back also, so this we can make it brighter. You can see the bokeh was determined by the highlight safe, so the highlight safe we can just make it a little bit brighter, but just stay around here is good. And we can do the cropping, 4:5 crop down a little bit more, because of that a lot of space on the top, so it become unbalanced. So I'm just gonna crop it right here. and then I'm gonna copy this one and then do the last one, and then before we are leaving, I'm gonna do the another one with the 35mm. So I'm gonna paste it to here. You can see that it's sharp before and after. So before and after, you can see the difference right there. Okay, so after that I'm gonna copy this one since we are still here, and then I have two shots that I just want to copy those edits and then check it out how it goes. These two are not 90mm, but it's 35mm f1.4. So yeah, it looks pretty good. And then but the yellow, I'm probably reduce the amount of yellow right there. Just update the yellow in the back, and then the brightness, we can update that brightness right there, and exposure, see the brightness, because usually I just want to try what area of this setting affecting, so we can do some extreme test to see where it's changing. So I'm going to position right here, around here, and it's sharp, and before and after, you can see the difference before and after. Okay, so that's good. And then this one, let's check the before and after. Okay, yeah, that's good. And then because we modified this one right here, I'm gonna copy and then paste it to here so that it has the same amount of the yellow in the back. So yeah, basically I just want to try out what's the main the 90, because the 90 was sharp in this one. Like, oh, I still have these two. Let me just quickly just copy this setting and then paste it to here. Yep. So yeah, I just want to check out the like what's happening on the capture one if I added the 90 f2. So just to curious what's the results on that, because the capture one, if the capture one render nicely for that, is pretty good. And then so what we can use the workflow is for other cameras we can have Lightroom, and if you get used to the capture one, you can just use the Capture One Pro for other cameras also. But right now I have the Lightroom subscription, so I use Lightroom for those two other brands, and the Fujifilm I just used this one. I just bought a one-time fee for that. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, and stay tuned for more video coming up. Bye.